Oh, you guys have got this set lefty. There we go. He's on. Slide and glide him to you. Number one in the boat. Hey, welcome to Hooked on Utah. You know what? Today we got a fun adventure for you. I'm out with my good buddies, the Ordunos. We got a couple of them up front, two of them back here, but we're on one of my favorite lakes, Bear Lake, and these guys are the masters of big fish and trolling. So sit back, relax, and enjoy today's adventure. Papa Orduno makes the finest burrito you've ever tasted. Now we're out. It's beautiful. At least it's not minus 21. It's about 30 degrees. Just got on the water. I'm expecting some magic from these guys. I'm going to take a little nap, let them do their thing. I'll jump up and reel the fish in. Oh, you guys have got this set lefty. There we go. He's on. Nice. Number one fish on right now. Been out for just a little bit. These guys have such a cool system, man. That's one of the secrets to catching big fish that the Ordunos have figured out, is just a technique in depth, speed, and lure. That combination produces some quality fish. We got our first fish of the morning right here. Feels like a heavy fish. And you know what? Good equipment makes a big difference too. These guys have got great rods, Lamiglass rods, Abu Garcia reels. They do it right. Slide and glide him to you. Number one in the boat. That's what we want right there. The skunk is out of the boat.
There you go.
Take a look at that. You know, one of the things is using a good net. Those rubber nets with the that aren't the cloth nets work best for treble hooks when you're trolling baits like this, because the fish, when you do net them, they're going to wind up in that net. It makes for an easy, safe release, and then you can choose to get that fish back in the water if it's one that doesn't meet the slot limit or requirement. But take a look at this beautiful fish. Look at the colors on that. That's a good, healthy. That's a native, isn't it?
Nope.
Nope, he's clipped. That's right. So that's a planter. We'll put that guy back, let him go about his business, but look how beautiful that fish is.
Nice average for around here.
Yeah, that's great for fish number one.
That's it.
Awesome, okay. Well done. Got the hook on that bad boy?
Got him?
Oh, he's off.
What?
That happened last time with Pierce. Every time I picked a rod up where there was a fish, it was gone. Oh. Ah! You got it. I'll bring this rod in.
That's good. No, that's long line. That's good.
Okay, we're good?
Yep.
Awesome, man.
Coming out. Yeah, little baby one.
Look at that beautiful clear water. That's so amazing. That fish is gorgeous. Look at that.
Lost the pole.
All right,
Little baby native.
Yeah, that's a beautiful little fish. How we know it's a native? It hasn't been clipped right there. So this is a fish we'll put right back in, let him get going, and that's number two. Beautiful fish. Sweet, number two. It's winter. I mean, here we are, early spring, 1st of March. Ice just barely came off of Bear Lake. But this is the time to catch some of the biggest fish of the year. Whatever your favorite lake is, if you're not out fishing right now, you miss an opportunity to catch some great fish, numbers and size. So that's...
Get him and set the hook, man.
We hooked up?
I think we got a little one on. Uh-huh.
Ryan's hooked up, man. This is number 3.
Little baby.
You got to weed through some of the small fish to get to the big ones, but we'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is truly a baby for this lake. But look how beautiful and clean these fish are, and the colors. They're just absolutely gorgeous.
Hey.
Nice.
We might make
Atta boy. Fish on. Talk to me, Pop Orduno.
It's a big one. It's a flying fish. It's a flying fish. No, it's decent. It's okay. It is. Beauty. Nice fat one.
Nice.
When we got him in the boat, he regurgitated the Cisco. That's what they've been feeding on, tail end of the Cisco run. But that's bait fish. I don't know if you guys want to eat that, but I wouldn't suggest it. Okay. So we just came to our new spot. Been slow at the other one. Been down about 10 seconds and got us a clip fin. Hold still. That'll be for dinner tonight. They're really good eating this size, about 1.5 pound, 2 pounder. Good eating, nice color.
Oh, you got him. Keep him going. Keep him going. You got this one.
Right here, you want it?
Awesome. Awesome. This is number, this will be number 5 in the boat if old Steve-O doesn't lose it.
We haven't been tangling up like we have been.
Feel like a good fish?
Side hooked.
Side hook.
No, it's fine a little bit.
What's fun is kind of the anticipation of seeing what's about to come up.
That's it. That's
You
what
know?
it's all about. It's a pretty good one.
It's staying down. It hasn't popped up yet, so it's got to be a little better fish.
Yeah, it should be. That's a good one.
A little better fish. Awesome. Sweet. There we go. That's what we're talking about right there. That's a beautiful fish. Look at the size of that cut.
Keeper. 4.5 pounder, Gary, I'm calling it.
Yeah, these guys have such a sweet system. And that's what it takes, is time on the water, a lot of practice, and just repetition, and then really knowing your waters. Look at this fish. Now this is a beautiful fish. This is actually a keeper. It's a planter. It's had its tail cut. And so, you know, this is one they'll put on the barbecue, or they'll put, they're gonna go ahead and smoke that bad boy. So I was just joking when I said fish on, but it was right on the turn. We ended up hooking up. This is so awesome. Here's what's so fun about this lake, and that is there's huge fish here. Come on up. There we go. Nice. Look at that.
Clip
Another clip one. That is going in my barbecue right there.
That's a beauty.
That's a beauty.
That's perfect.
And the Ordunos have a little recipe here I'm going to share with you. They take and gut the fish normally. Then they cut slits down its back. They stuff it full of oranges and some seasoned sauce, butter, wrap it up, cook it about 10 or 15 on each side, and then just go to town. So give that a try on your next fish. Look at the beautiful emerald greens in that cutthroat.
Nice fish.
That's a beautiful fish.
Out there. Zach, got him.
Did I call it?
Fish on. Here, you better reel it. Call it. You reel it. You call it. Yep. He's better fish.
You know, I was just joking when I said fish on, but it was right on the turn. We ended up hooking up. You're going to catch some average sized cutthroats, but every once in a while you're going to crash into a great big cut or a big lake trout. This fish here is coming up easy, so he's probably a little smaller. But you know what? That's what's so much fun, is the fish you catch are going to be big. This is just another, you know, average representative of this lake.
Fish on right there. Same thing. Thought we were kidding there. Ready to double up on this turn, Steve. I'm on it. I'm ready for the double. Just got to ease him up. Don't rip it out of his mouth.
Atta boy. Feels like a better fish?
Yeah. About the same as all the other ones.
Oh, just a 4-pounder, no problem.
Well, is that, I mean, are you comparing that to the Cisco that Ryan caught?
Right, exactly. It's going to be a little bigger than that.
Okay. There we go, nice. 2.5, 3 pounder.
Oh, I got him.
Last year I had about a 9-pounder to the boat.
At least.
And my son Brock went out with the net and landed, just actually hooked onto the bait we're using and pulled the fish off. So take a look at this beautiful fish. This is a great eater, tail clip. This is a planter. So it's not a native fish here. And this is a great eating size right here. Firm meat, delicious, and torpedo in the water, baby.
Tons of fish in the lake. You know, it's not hurting anything by taking your limit, which is two trout. It's not that big a deal to take a few home with you. You just got to make sure the ones that you have to release, you handle careful. If you know you're going to keep it, it's legal to keep, you know, grab a hold of it. But other than that, take a few home, cook them up for your kids, family, enjoy the hard work that you put in. That's what it's all about.